Hi, today we're going to be showing you 5 Devon hotels that we think you may want to come and see or to come and stay at for a holiday. So keep watching and we're going to show you our top 5 favourite hotels if you want a holiday in Devon. Our first hotel is the Redcliffe Hotel, right on the seafront in Paignton, just a stone's throw away from Paignton Pier. It overlooks the beach at Paignton and across the bay towards Torquay. Absolutely stunning views if you get a sea view facing room, and you also get a very small sort of like balcony terrace to look out on, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's a 3-star hotel when we actually visited, but as you can see, the views are absolutely fantastic looking out to sea. For a 3-star hotel, you're literally right above the beach, and in the summer you can actually go down to the basement and there's some steps that take you down directly onto the beach as well. What did we think to the food there? Well, we were there in the winter and there wasn't a huge amount of people in the hotel, but the service was absolutely fantastic. We had some nice food, some proper sort of hearty English sort of winter food to warm you up when you've been for a cold, blustery walk on the seafront in Paignton. But yeah, for us, it's absolutely fantastic view. The staff were fantastic. The room was okay, and also at the Redcliffe Hotel they are about to start doing some major renovations, and the owners of it also own the Bodmin Jail Hotel in Cornwall, and if you've ever been there or you've seen our video about it, it's absolutely stunning. So if they just do part of what they've done to the Bodmin Jail Hotel to the Redcliffe Hotel in Paignton, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So our top tip if you want to stay at the Redcliffe Hotel in Paignton is choose a sea view room, ideally one with a balcony, especially if it's in the summer. There's the air show coming up as well, May, June time in 2024. Why not get yourself a room there? You're going to have a bird's eye view of the Riviera Air Show, Torquay Air Show. So that's what we think to the Redcliffe Hotel, and now on to our next hotel. Staying with Torquay, just around the corner in Torquay, one of our favourites. We've got 2 in Torquay in this video for you, but the first one we're going to tell you about is the Grand Hotel. It's right next door to the train station, so if you don't travel by car and you are travelling by train, it's ideally situated. You've literally got a 2-minute walk, if that, from the train station platform to the actual hotel main entrance at the Grand in Torquay. The hotel itself, what did we think to it? Well, the rooms are a little dated. We actually opted for a sea view room. We paid extra for it. But when we actually checked into the room and we got there, we was actually looking out over the top of the roof for the bar downstairs. You're literally just like about a foot above the roof looking at it. You could partially see the sea, but we just wish that they'd put on the listing that it's a partial sea view room, because we'd have actually paid more to get a proper sea view room. So it was a little disappointing checking in. Also in that room, the shower the next morning, there was no hot water to it. There was to the sinks and to the bath, but not to the shower. And we'd left it to the last minute, so we didn't have time to run a bath and have a bath sort of thing for 10-15 minutes. So we had a cold shower. But staff-wise, the staff at the Grand Hotel are absolutely fantastic. Couldn't fault them in the slightest. They are in the process of renovating the place. Well, not so much renovating, but decorating the place when I was there. And they've also got a relatively new spa area and swimming pool and fitness area downstairs. There's a fire there a few years ago, so they've had that all refurbished. So that's probably one of the best in the bay, in all fairness. So yeah, the Grand Hotel, not sure of the star rating. I think it's got 4 stars outside, but we couldn't verify that online. Fantastic views right on the seafront in Torquay. But our next favourite one is the Imperial Hotel, also in Torquay. It's around the other side of the bay. It's by the harbour, and if you go for a room with sea view rooms, sea view facing, make sure you choose one that's got a balcony that's accessible. They've got 2 lots currently. Half of them you can go out onto the balcony if you've got a balcony, but then on the other half of the building, they don't let you go out onto the balconies currently because they need to renovate the balconies. So it does tell you in the listings for the rooms, so just make sure if you want one with a balcony that you can go out on, read that listing carefully and choose the one with the view, with the balcony that you can access. But really good hotel again, really grand inside. Yeah, it's fantastic. Lots and lots of seating as well. The views from their restaurant are absolutely stunning. It does get busy in there, but if you want a really good view in an evening whilst you eat your meal, then you want to book a meal, and so you get your table in there. But absolutely fantastic. Price-wise, it's very similar to the Grand around the corner of the bay that we've just spoken about. The room itself, yep, dated inside, but it's got everything you need for what you want to do. If you prefer more of a modern sort of hotel, then some of these coming up in this video, you probably prefer more. But if you're quite happy it being a bit dated, again, the food's good, the staff's good, the views are probably the best views in Devon. Absolutely fantastic. And with the balconies that you can go out on as well, something that the Grand doesn't have is balconies. So by going for the Imperial in Torquay, you're going to have a balcony if you choose that grade room. Quite big rooms as well, and the service is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, our top tip for the Imperial Hotel in Torquay is make sure you select one with a balcony that you can actually use and it's sea facing and not looking at the car park. But absolutely fantastic hotel. We would happily stay there at the Imperial in Torquay. Our next favourite hotel in Devon, in our top 5 favourite hotels of Devon, has to be the 5-star hotel. So if you're looking to spoil yourself or have a treat, Bovey Castle. It's in Dartmoor National Park. There's some winding roads to get to it, but it's certainly worth going to it. So Bovey Castle, it's got a massive golf course next to it as well. So if you're into your golf, then Bovey Castle's really good. All sorts of great rooms. So if you want the cheaper end of the rooms, they've got some good ones. They tend to overlook the car park. But if you want a valley view room, as they call it, you can get some absolutely stunning rooms. They've got one room with a balcony that overlooks it. They have a couple of sun lounges on it. I believe that's called a grand state room. Have a look on their website. They're absolutely stunning rooms. Obviously, 5-star hotel, so you're going to get 5-star treatment from the staff. Food is fantastic. They've got the Great Western Restaurant that serves some really good steaks. They've also got the Smith's Brasserie, more of a relaxed atmosphere in there, but still all very good. In the winter, for example, they would serve venison on the menu. You've got fish and chips on there. You've got all sorts of things on there as well. Children and dogs are made very welcome. They have certain rooms that are available for dog owners to take their dogs with them. And they've also got rooms that dogs aren't allowed in. So if you're not a dog lover, we've all been there where you go into a room, you think, smells of dog. Don't worry, whilst it is dog friendly, there are rooms that don't allow dogs. So don't let that put you off. Fantastic views as well from Bovey Castle. They've also got quite a few different activities that you can do. So if you fancy having a go at archery, or you want to do rifle shooting, clay pigeon shooting, or you fancy doing some off-road 4x4 driving, they will take you onto their off-road circuit that they've got, and they have some Land Rover / Range Rover cars. You can have a go, see what they're all capable of, and do all sorts of crazy things in these cars. They also have chickens and ferrets as well, so the children or adults can go and collect the eggs first thing in the morning, and they have a big schedule of activities that you can do, including watching this big bird of prey go along for 20 minutes in the morning. It's quite an interesting sort of thing to do. You can also make cider and sloe gin in their long barn. As I say, plenty of activities. The food is fantastic. They've got a really good spa with massages and swimming pool, all that sort of stuff that you'd expect in a 5-star hotel. So for us, Bovey Castle, if you've got a special occasion coming up, you want to spoil yourself or a partner, then Bovey Castle is a good one. It's out, as I say, in Dartmoor National Park. You've got good views of the surrounding areas, but it's inland as opposed to being by the coast. On to our next hotel then, for our top 5 hotels in Devon. It has to be another 5-star hotel. We've left the best until the end, and this is Boringdon Hall Hotel. So this is actually where we are at the moment. We've been staying in the Royal Suite, and it's absolutely stunning. So again, with all the hotels that we've talked about in today's video, you've seen little snippets of these, but in the description below, we'll be putting links to the full versions of those videos as well. So if you want to find out more about a particular hotel that we've talked about today, then head to the description and click the link, and you can watch the videos on all 5 hotels that we've talked about today. So the Boringdon Hall Hotel is in Devon as well, because all these hotels are in Devon that we're talking about today, and it's probably about 5 to 8 miles away from Plymouth, just off the A38, a 5-minute drive, easy to get to. They've got a choice of stunning rooms that you can book, and prices vary from £200-300 upwards, up to the Royal Suite room. And the Royal Suite room, as you can see, it has its own hot tub. So you've got the nice big lounge area, you've got your bedroom, you've got the stunning bathroom with huge bathtub and 2 rainfall showers in there, and then outside you've got the hot tub. So if you're looking to spoil yourself, or you just fancy something a little bit different, then Boringdon Hall is fantastic. Also has a Michelin star restaurant. It gained its Michelin star in 2023. We tried it before it had the Michelin star, and the food was absolutely fantastic. And we're here, as I say, at the moment, and we're going to try the food again later on today. So do look out for the video for Boringdon Hall Hotel, link in the comments below. Take a look at it, see what you think. It's also got probably one of the best spas in Devon. They do fantastic massages, facial treatments, and have a look on their website and see what you think to it. But this is just a sample of one of the rooms. Granted, this one is one of the best rooms that they do, but all of them are done to a really high standard, and they're all a little bit different to each other. So do have a look on there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you'll be able to see all the different videos that we do. We release one every weekend, and if you've got some ideas as to or thoughts as to why a hotel in Devon isn't in our top 5, do add it to the comments below. We've obviously not been to all the hotels in Devon, but we've still got lots of places to go to. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let us know which is your favourite hotel from what you've seen today, or if it's one of those that we've not mentioned. Again, put it in the comments, because we'd love to go and try it out and do a video on that one.